Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, and this is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in Sagittarius. Keep in mind this is just a general reading, so this may not resonate for all of you, but if it does, please feel free to check out the information below down in the description box. Spirit, some protection, please. Spirit guides, angels, watchers, protectors, messengers, archangels, ancestors, beings of higher intelligence and wisdom, a holy divine white flame. I come to you at this time and ask that you place a platinum white light of protection around this space, around the collective, their homes, their children, their vehicles, and their highest endeavors. I call upon you, Archangel Michael, to lend me your gilded shield, transform me into the form of a dove so I may travel the ethereal realm undetected. Your sword of truth seeks out any dense magnetic energies, entities, thought particles, or zygotes that might be lingering in this space at this time, that could be obstructing our highest good. And as I say, so shall it be. And so it is. Sagittarius. Okay. Someone here is really unhappy. I mean, extremely unhappy in their current relationship or marriage. It's definitely someone either you've been seriously involved with for a very long time. You could be, you don't have to be married. You can just be cohabitating, living together, perhaps sharing assets. I see children, but the overall energy that is kind of, dictating the direction of this reading is this Knight of Pentacles here. Now, the surrounding cards tell me that there seems to be a darkness or a shadow, okay, that's currently being casted upon this relationship. So with this Knight of Pentacles being here, this tells me this has been a slow journey. It's been a long journey. So this is, Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving card in the deck. He's also the most loyal, okay? So with it being crowned by the Judgment card, seems like there needs to be a decision, a major decision, okay? Someone here is being faced with basically a very difficult, I mean, I can only imagine, okay, how difficult, marriage and also divorce can also be. So there could be that type of dynamic, a breakup. There's definitely a decision that needs to be made. Okay. Now, on one hand, when we are talking about the Knight of Pentacles, we're talking about trustworthiness, okay? We're talking about, staying on the path to a common goal, toward working toward a common goal, okay? On the downside, on the shadow side, it seems like there's a lot of perhaps miscommunication, misunderstandings, okay, that's going on, and perhaps there's a possibility that one or both persons involved in the relationship might not be exactly willing to take a moment and see things from the other person's perspective. It's also earth energy, so this person may have like a love for animals and nature. This is a person that needs constant motivation. This is someone who, if they're unmotivated, okay, it might lead to like wasted time, wasted resources, wasted talents. Okay, so maybe that could be a core issue. It's also money, work, other important matters seem to be at a standstill. So like there's some neglect here, and there's a lot of conflict. Now I'm going to call out the cards, okay, that surround this Knight of Pentacles here. As I continue, this is definitely conflict that's, it's serious conflict, okay? This is something that may require the involvement of either law enforcement. I see cops, okay? Or a court. There's something about legal, child support, maybe even perhaps, divorce. This is the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck is usually it's a warning. Okay, with this spread. Now the only thing that's basically holding the ring together seems to be a strength in love. So there is a lot of love here. There's a lot of love here. But on the outside, what it looks like on the outside is because we have a perfect pair. Okay, a marriage, a union. This is inseparable type energy. Okay, so this is why I say it's difficult. Okay, these challenges that seem to keep on. It's like they keep coming up. It's like cyclic. It's like, oh my God, how many times are we going to go over this? Oh my God, like I've said it so many times. There's a communication. There's something going on with communication, because whenever I see the Emperor, and on the outside it's like the Emperor is in this energy of waiting. It's like he's just waiting for a fight. This could be, and the Emperor doesn't necessarily, there's no gender, okay, because right underneath it is the Empress, and all that means is just the masculine and the feminine. So whichever one applies to you, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But there's an Emperor here, Aries energy, strong Aries, fire, Mars energy, okay, someone who is responsible and passionate. However, on the other side, the shadow side of the Emperor, he can be a little bit controlling, demanding, manipulative, okay. Now this Emperor, it's like almost like, whenever they come home, they're automatically expecting a conflict, some kind of conflict to arise. So there's an energy of combativeness, okay, with this Queen of Swords being on the circle right after the Five of Wands here. It's an indication of the shadow side of the Queen of Swords, okay. And if you like the picture in this deck, Queen of Swords, she's beautiful, she's smart, she's very skilled in battle, and she's also on a psychic level. She kind of knows a little bit more than what she says. She's kind of silent about what she knows. Okay, so that's kind of what makes her dangerous. She's also the type that might even go as far as like looking up, emails, like looking on people's social, you know what I mean? Like this is an energy of somebody looking through someone's social media, looking through, like doing like some spy work and not liking what they see. So like, yeah, that energy of the Emperor might even be valid. Okay. Because someone here knows a lot more than what they probably are supposed to know, because I mean it's an image of the Queen of Swords. She's holding a sword, she's sitting on her gorgeous illuminated, the light, she's got it full of light, but like I said, silent. And if you say the wrong thing, I mean, it's like she's very very quick to off with your head. I mean, she's holding she's holding the head of a victim of one of her, someone who crossed her, the last person that crossed her. So this is like a warning, and it's facing the conflict. She's facing the direction of the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is all fire energy. It's a strong fire energy. Okay, this is conflict. This is combativeness. This is also a card of competition. Okay, so maybe perhaps third party energy. There's an energy of and third parties don't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be like this person is spending a little bit more time in other things that do not serve the higher good of accomplishing the common goal. So there's definitely a loss in what that common goal might be. Okay, whenever there's a conflict having to do with swords. I mean, they're basically, the swords are bookending the conflict. So this is definitely about communication. Okay, this is definitely about not seeing eye to eye on things. But now with this warning of coming just right around the corner, like it's like so there, somebody's like almost at the tipping point of release, getting released, and packing everything up, taking off. Okay, but they're not. Someone here is not doing that, and the reason why is because whenever I see the King on the inner circle, okay, there does need to be a judgment. A judgment call does need to be made, okay, in order to improve the energy, or this, the overall energy of the situation. At the very top, I see, whenever I see the King of Cups, the judgment, right in bookending is King of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. This is harmony and love in the home. And the judgment card being in the middle, it's like Spirit is asking you to make a judgment call, make a decision. Is the love in the home effectively serving the entire household's highest good? And after you answer that question, again, the inner circle. Now, whenever I see strength, and this is Leo energy, okay, fire, Major Arcana 2. So this is telling me that this is a love that's strong enough, okay, to get through whatever it is that seems to be casting this dark shadow on this relationship. Now, as far as the Empress goes, the Empress is, it seems like the feminine, okay, so this is the feminine. Ooh, and this is right in the center. This is the same circle. It's the same cycle. There's the Empress. She is also a dominating figure to be reckoned with. I mean, you cannot cross. I mean, and the Empress embodies all of the energies of every queen in the deck. So she is capable of miracles. She's someone who can make magic happen almost, pretty much. So there's a true pair here, okay? A solid pair. Okay, this is the Emperor, this is the Empress. We're talking soul level connection here. So as far as the advice, consult with higher, your highest endeavor. Like make sure that, whatever it is that seems to be casting this dark shadow, make sure that it's not big enough. That it does not take over. Because so far the Strength card, that's over here, that's on the side of the Emperor and the Empress. And so is the King of Cups. Now I would be a little bit concerned if I saw that on the other side. If they were reversed, I see the Four of Cups over here, and that's on the side of the Empress. Okay, Four of Cups, the Empress is not happy. Okay, Four of Cups is of energy of extreme unhappiness, extreme dissatisfaction, extreme disappointment. Okay, I say extreme because it's emotional, it's cups, and when it's on the side of the Empress, it's extreme. Okay, it's enough to create that conflict, that Five of Wands that you see to the right of the Four of Cups. Now, the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck is what you don't see coming. That could be, kind of like your pending future here. This is the immediate future. Now, of course, you got free will. You can change this. Okay, it does not have to end in violence. It doesn't have to end in court. It does not have to end with law enforcement. Okay, usually the Knight of Swords facing the conflict and the waiting. Okay, on top of the dissatisfaction at the home is an indication of cops being called, some type of contract being enforced, like, divorce papers, and, I'm talking about legal stuff here. Okay, if the love is strong enough, is what I'm saying, Sagittarius. You can prevent this. You do have it in you. Sagittarians, they bring to humanity the gift of philosophy and travel and fiery fun, and, try not to lose sight of that. If you're feeling as if the spark, I guess you could say, of the relationship, can be rekindled, then by all means, keep the strength and the love there. And if it's not, Judgment card is here to remind us that there is a tough decision that needs to be made. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to comment, leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Share it with someone who you think might need to hear this message, and I will see you again next time. Thanks. Take care.